Hey, yo, what up, YouTube? This be your boy Bedtime Buddy, and today, as promised, even though it's late, I'm about to break down this Tweedy versus NinjaKilla video. So I got mad notes here that I took to prepare for this review. Basically, this match was the story of 300 damage. Now, I got a saying when it comes to these NRS games that, if you don't hit the damage quota every time you touch, regardless of how you modify the combo to accommodate for your skills or your comfort level or whatever the case is, you got to meet this minimum requirement. I drilled my friends when it came to this, like when we used to play, like in the room and whatnot. I don't remember exactly all the numbers, but for this game, for me, it's 300 damage. So you got to get your 300 off. And if you're doing a high scale combo like an anti-air or something like that, then you got to at least get your 180 to 200, at least bare minimum. All right. So Tweedy has been quoted as saying that like he does his combos, he modifies his combos for comfort purposes, right? So he's not gonna try a high execution combo in a high pressure environment if he doesn't have to, right? So that's respectable. You feel me? Like, not everybody is trying to add more pressure onto an already high pressure situation. When you on stage, like time slows down, you start to forget all types of stuff. It's crazy. So I know a lot of y'all haven't experienced being on stage, but when you on stage, it's just crazy. Like when you on stage, it's just crazy. But anyway, these guys are regulars on stage, so I'm sure they're used to it for the most part. But even the best of them, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get up there on stage, it's just a whole different beast. But anyway, so I'm gonna break down for y'all like every little detail and why I feel like Tweedy actually should have won the set, or the set should have been a lot closer, or there should have been a lot more pressure on NinjaKilla to have to pull something special in order to be able to win the set. So I'm about to explain this for y'all right about now. So here we go.
But at the end of the day, one of the best players on the planet.
So so this is gonna be like my first match review. I'm doing this off of the official Mortal Kombat channel. So make sure y'all follow the official Mortal Kombat channel. I'm gonna keep the links below. And we ain't doing the watermark thing and all that jazz. I'm saying we're just gonna upload it straight. No copyright infringement, nothing like that. This is just fair use type stuff. So we starting the match off with some. It's not even really rangefinders. He tried to hit him with the down 4. And then we get into this little zoner. We get into a little shootout, right? So these are the guys kind of playing it safe and kind of feeling each other out. And in this, Tweedy started to find the timing to be able to trade a low fireball with 2 hits from Frost's Ice. But what he didn't do was notice that NinjaKilla switched up and decided after he got hit with that, he wanted to walk in. He wanted to try to close distance. So Tweedy should have also adjusted with him. But he didn't recognize that. He was still in zoner mode and tried to put the wall up. So that's how he got clapped there. But the fact that he got fly kicked while putting up the wall is actually a good thing, because it shows that he was getting NinjaKilla's attention and making him go away from the full screen zoning war. So that means that the mental battle, even though Tweedy lost the round, the mental battle is kind of a little more on Tweedy's side when it comes to the full screen game. That's why NinjaKilla starts this round moving forward. So here is going to be like the first instance of missing damage. So right here, you're going to see this drill into kick combo here. So so from that combination there, that's a corner escape combo. That corner escape combo should have netted Tweedy. That should have been anywhere from 343 damage to 371 damage. So when you side change out of the corner and you get a jump kick, you get 2 punches into the 1-3 freeze, backdash, jump in kick, then you get 1-3 blade spin. And if you do that, whether or not you EX or not, the blade spin, that's 343 damage. So the difference between he got 216 damage to 340 damage. So he left, even if he chose not to EX, as we can see here, he has plenty of bar for the full combo. So he could have done the full combo and got the 371. So that's roughly what, like darn near like 140 damage, something like that. Like not even, it's even more than 140, like 150 damage that he left on the table roundabout. So keep that in mind, like keep that locked in your membrane. So it's about 150 damage that he left on the table there. I'll get into showing you guys some of these combos later, but I don't want to interrupt the video too much. So he left about 150 damage there. Now on that hit right there, that also could have been another freeze combo. So a neutral combo that goes into freeze can do anywhere from 311 to 335. So he had already left 150 damage on the table. That's if he chose not to EX. If he kept the bar for this hit here, then he would have got the 311 here. So that would have already been roughly 300 damage that he would have done to NinjaKilla. So at this point, NinjaKilla's health from that 300 damage would be around like 260. He would have around 260 health left on the round. So obviously other factors come into play, like he's looking out for fatal blow and stuff like that at that point. But he does have positioning because he has him in the corner. So imagine if right now NinjaKilla has about 260 health. So there he gets the good rollout. So now NinjaKilla has fatal blow. I mean Tweedy. So he gets a grab off, right? So that does 140. So at this point, NinjaKilla would have let's see, if he had 260, then at this point he would have roughly 120 health left when they go into this little zoner war at the end here. So this fireball would have left him with roughly like 40 health. So now the complexion of the end of this match is a lot different, right? Because now it's a little dangerous for NinjaKilla to block some of these full screen fireballs from Frost, the EX ones. So and he hadn't quite got the timing down yet for jumping in between the regular fireballs into the EX. So actually this would have been a really great position for Tweedy to mount some chip damage and then maybe get the chip kill with the fatal blow. But instead they end up in a small little exchange here, and I think Tweedy tried to call out a fireball, and obviously all of this chip would have counted if this throw actually would have won the round. All of that chip would have counted towards, you know, maybe also NinjaKilla wouldn't have been as willing to do the fly kick that he had did right before that. But a lot of it, you know, the match changes according to how much health you have. People change their decisions and stuff like that. But I do feel like Tweedy left enough damage on the table to where he would have been able to get that round. So now we get into match 2. So right there we get a good whip punish from jump, and Tweedy does his combo with his jump 1. It kind of annoys me seeing that the jump 1 combo, because the jump 2 is like, it's not that difficult with a little practice. So he's capping off at 290 there, and that is from 1-3, and again that should do anywhere from 311 to 335. So we're not getting over the 300 damage threshold. That, you know, for me, that's like my quota. You know, I mean, I have to do at least 300 or at least 200 off of jumping, or else like I'm kicking myself like, all right, I'm not doing the best that I can to put myself in a position to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it's about, is giving yourself the best opportunity to win. It's not saying that you're guaranteed to win. It's not saying that Tweedy would have definitely won the match, but give yourself the best opportunity to win. So like that, so far we're looking at, if he didn't pay the bar, he would have left 20 damage on the table here. 40 damage, roughly 40 damage if he would have paid the extra bar, in which in this case it's probably worth it because he still has 2 bars left at the end of the combo, and you start to stack towards your crushing blow. So roughly 40 damage there. We get the throw escape off. Now he gets another freeze. So again, this should be another 335. So now we're at 80 damage. Well, no, he did the breaker. Wait, did he do the breaker? I like looked away for a moment. Let me go back a little bit. Oh no, he just dropped the combo. Yeah, he just dropped the combo. Hold on, let me go back. All right, right there. So we get the freeze off. Boom, overhead. And we drop the combo. So that should have been 335, maybe a little bit more because he had corner. So here you see NinjaKilla has 61 health I don't think it really came into play here because I'm pretty sure he secured this round. But that throw should have been the end of the round. So, like, any little minute chance that NinjaKilla had to close this round or to come back shouldn't have even existed. Like, I mean, even if the throw couldn't kill, maybe because he still dropped the combo, the blade spin would have been at least in a position to chip out. But he still got the round anyway, so credit to Tweedy there. This is actually an example of his style working out, right? Like, play it safe and do what you can, do what you feel comfortable with, and then, you know, let the win find its way to you over time, over the story of the match. This is good use of shield to dissuade the opponent from doing fireball and encourage them to try to do something risky with a flat kick. That's really good. Jump kick and the drill confirmed. That's maximum right there with the 216. He found a nice blade spin. Right there, NinjaKilla got a read on the back 2-2. He blocked it 20 times. That blade spin. All right, so right there from crushing blow uppercut. Crushing blow upper, he can get up to 353. He got 308, so he left about 42 damage open right there. So right now, NinjaKilla should be at around 290-ish health. So that's that. And now right there, Tweedy should have won the round. So when you block fly kick, keep note of this, all you Frost players. When you block the dragon kick, you can dash forward and do a 1-3 punish for anywhere from 311 to 335, or if you want to be optimal, you could do a dash forward standing 3 punish, and that one goes for 321 to 340. But you can also do a back 1 punish without moving at all, no dashing, no nothing involved, just go straight to your back 1. So you can do the back 1 route punish, and the back 1 route will go for 293 to 315. So if you think about the amount of health that Tweedy or that NinjaKilla would have had, and due to previous optimizations, he would have been able to win the round off of blocking that fly kick. Even that cross-up kick there, I don't have a note for it right there, but he had a cross-up kick that pulled towards. He could have got more damage off that too, because he could have got a 1-3 off after the fly kick. So it would have been cross kick, fly 1-3 drill. The chip here would have killed if he would have optimized there. So, damn, even worse, NinjaKilla, I think he was able to win this round, wasn't he? This is very clearly due to non-optimizations, giving the opponent an opportunity by not optimizing.
Lost in the sauce of the forward 4 mix, and you know you're looking for the 3 of it at least. Just forward.
All right, so we're back to moving around. We're trying to get some zoning off. Tweedy already has this timing locked from earlier, but the spacing was off, so he had to move forward a little bit. But NinjaKilla's mixing it up well with some EX fireballs. So good stuff here. But Tweedy's willing to play this game. I think that Frost should fight him from the mid-range a little bit, just start to inch a little bit closer. But he's willing to do this because he was looking for the fatal blow. He was trying to set it up the whole time. So he just wanted to get him as low as possible, and then do the fatal blow, and which would put him in a position to be able to win. So not too much to break down here, just more like the science of trading fireballs. So here he's gonna move in on him because he has the corner positioning, but then he throws him out of the corner. Now, I believe he threw him out of that corner, assuming that he would try to forward break since he was in the corner. It's the logical break, and then he would have got the crushing blow. So there, he wanted a 1-3. Whenever you do the cross kick and it pulls the opponent to you, you want 1-3 then drill. You don't want to go straight into the drill. So that put him in a really dangerous spot there, but he was able to pull it off. All right, so I mean, right now it's 1-1. Feeling pretty good. Got a couple reads on the zoning. Right there, that's a really good drill. Confirmed from air to air because he was descending. That's really important to note that when descending, you can do drill or at the peak of the jump. But if you're ascending, then you can't get that drill off. It'll be too late. It'll come into play later in the match. So we can combo in the drill. Here's a crushing blow upper. That should have went for 353, but instead he got 308. So there's that 42 damage again. Then he got some chip off. So right now, NinjaKilla should be at about 190 remaining. So let's see if it comes into play here. Right there, he tried to interrupt the Liu Kang kick combo. Right there, the drill. So if he would have did that jump kick into drill. That should have done, I think it's 212, 209. So that round was lost because he didn't optimize the uppercut crushing blow, left the 42 damage hanging. And then when he landed that cross-up kick, if he would have landed that cross-up kick and did the drill and EX'd it, then he would have won the round. But the round got away from him. I believe it would have done 212 if my numbers are right. 212, 216, something like that. 209, anywhere for 209 and 216. So boom, so gets the crushing blow throw in. He was looking for it for a little while, finally found it. So here is where like NinjaKilla starts to get the idea of the jump in. So he's like settling into the mid-range. Whenever the Liu is in the mid-range, you got to play ball. You can't, like you want the fireball if he's looking for your normals. But that's kind of like Street Fighter fundamentals. Mid-range fireballs and movement from in and out of mid-range. So right there, it was a really good call out on the stagger. And he gets the combo for the dub. Throws the uppercut in case he tries to break away. Smart stuff.
1-1 in games and 1-1 in rounds.
The surprise pick of the entire tournament.
Absolutely right.
So bang right there. NinjaKilla gets the easy peasy into the crushing blow. And now we just get offense. Just right there, he goes for down three. Down three is not good at anti-air and Liu Kang. You got to use stand one. Now, it wasn't a great situation to use down one either because the jump was pretty meaty. But I'll show you guys real quick. So, let me turn this bad boy on. So, Liu Kang's jump is a little on the awkward side for Frost. I might be able to just put this on playback. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So, as you can see, like I'm missing. Now I lost. That time I got it. That time I got it. So you gotta like let him get real deep in order to anti-air him with this. You gotta let him get mad deep. See, then you'll make him miss and you'll punish him. But more reliable is to just stand one him. If you stand one him, you'll get your 204 almost every time. You'll almost never miss the stand one against Liu Kang. Whether the kick is extended or not. Whether you're close or far, doesn't matter. Your stand one will clip him. Really effective against Liu Kang. The down three is just a little jank. It's just a little too jank. You're a little early, you'll miss it. Sometimes nothing will happen. Sometimes he'll beat you. It's just a little too jank. You gotta be like spot on. You gotta let him get real deep and then get small and kick him. It's just a little bit too janky. But stand one, very reliable. So just so y'all know. So we go back to this bad boy.
Looks at home here, doesn't he, David?
So boom, NinjaKilla feeling pretty good. He like, yeah, boy, I made it to top 8. I get to fight a Frost, man. I got it made, boy. Don't get no better than this. That was a beautiful neutral duck into the combo punish. I was just teaching Victim Ritual some stuff about that.
Is mine? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that's kind of the standard, right?
Mine is? Yeah, you're right. I'm not up on that stage.
So boom, right now he just has so much momentum. And there's no good read on his daggers. It's just going really well. Like, this is just a good player doing good player things, you know. Get some momentum and then you just ride the wave, not letting Tweedy control the pace of the match anymore. So that's typically going to be bad news because Liu Kang's a lot better on the inside than Frost is. So that was just a rough round. He just kind of let it get away from him.
So Tweedy has run all the way through with this character. Stuck with her at this moment.
So there it is again, the down 3 anti-air. Rearing its ugly head. Stand 1 would have been perfectly viable. Would have bagged 204.
Just unfortunately a little off on the timing.
Yeah, just too many frames in between the normals there on the back 2-2.
So here we're getting a little bit frantic with decisions, but again, it's high pressure situation. Right there you get the breakaway. That's a clean 1-3 punish. That should go for 335. It should go for a little more in the corner actually. So that was just under 50 damage there. You get the fatal blow. So let's see. Yeah, left 50 damage out. Let's see if it comes into play here for the round. So right here, he would be at about 60 health, and then you get the back throw. This would kill. It killed anyway. So it didn't come into play. The damage left didn't come into play here. So that was actually a really good shield, but it was kind of hard to identify how NinjaKilla was going to proceed through it. There was the ascending jump 3 into the drill that you will never get. And that was actually a really big momentum swing for this round. Now you get the crushing blow. Now you're way behind. Now you can't trade your fireballs anymore. You have to go in. Now you're forced to use the highly telegraphed back 2. NinjaKilla still woke for the throws, man. Just so aware, this player. Then beautiful back roll. Beautiful back roll to punish the lunging attack. Lunging attack is usually pretty good against back roll, but since he already had a lot of space, there was just no way that he was going to be able to escape the pressure there. So solid win there by NinjaKilla. And let me stop like this. Watch that Rufomonger video next after I'm done recording this. But yeah, so I think the match could have been a lot closer. At least Tweedy could have been able to force it to a 2-2 splits, I believe. And I think he had a lot of momentum, and the match was going at the pace that he would have liked it to early on. And with a few more conversions, he would have been able to secure that dub. But yeah, I was gonna show you guys a few combos and whatnot, but I think that the video is already running pretty long. So I think I'm just gonna wrap this one up. But yeah, if y'all want me to break down some more matches of like high-level tournament play and whatnot, then let me know in the comments, and you know, I'll do what I can for y'all and whatnot, and let y'all know what some of the super top players are still making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like when you feel when you're out there struggling to learn some stuff, you're not optimizing or you're losing games, whatever the case is. Understand that everybody goes through it. Like it's not just you. And top players make mistakes all the time, and it's just the way that the game goes. You know what I mean? Just professional fighters do it all the time. Everybody makes mistakes, you know. So it's just a part of the game. It's just a part of competing and being a competitor. But anyway, this is Bedtime Buddy. Make sure y'all check out some of my featured channels. You know, we got the Collective channel that we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on. We have a really big announcement coming up that y'all going to like a whole lot. So make sure y'all check out the Collective channel. I'm going to leave the links in the description. And check out Miss Amethyst Lady from the Collective as well. She's been going ham on content. And some of y'all probably already know who she is because y'all like Mortal Kombat. And she make Mortal Kombat videos almost every goddamn day. So yeah, man, just be your homie Bedtime Buddy. And hopefully next time we get to see a stronger, more crispy Tweedy, man. Like, the dude got potential. He already has the stage presence. He already used to playing in high pressure situations. So a few adjustments here and there, and like you guys might start to change your opinion about Frost. So anyway, keep it locked, y'all. I'll check you out next time. One.